Hey guys, today I have orchids in bloom for the month of July for you to update on, and before that I was going to show you this beautiful bouquet of fresh cut flowers from my garden. As you can see, beautiful cut flowers. We have larkspur, we have sunflower, black beauty, and we have phlox, we have some lots of other snapdragon, zinnias, and yeah, as you can see, nigella, larkspur again, phlox. Beautiful, beautiful bouquet of fresh cut flowers from my garden. I just loving it so much, so I have to update you on every bouquet I'm making. I mean, once a week I go and pick a nice bouquet for my table, so I just thought that this is nice to show you. After this I'm going to go into the orchids update for you. Okay. So first of all, I wanted to show you this beautiful phalaenopsis, which is still in bloom. We are in mid-July, and this beautiful phalaenopsis is still in bloom. So many spikes, as I counted before for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spike, and beautiful bloom. But there is, as I told you before, there's 2 plants I can see here. Oh, actually, you know what? Oh no. Okay, 2 of them is from this one, but 6 of them are coming from the other plant. So it's very, very floriferous orchid, and that's why I bought it. I actually bought this in a spike. It came yeah, and I think you saw the unboxing. It was open, most of them, and it opened the rest, and it's very, very long lasting. Lots of beautiful roots, and it's in bark. I might convert it to semi-hydro, but for now it's happy, so I'm keeping it in this one. Okay, and next phalaenopsis I have still in bloom is my IKEA phalaenopsis. Still 2 of the bloom are holding on, and there is a branching here, as you can see, 1 or 2 branch here, and these are, if they're not drying, they might bloom as well after this one is done. So really, really floriferous. Again, IKEA, bought, no ID mini phal. Next phalaenopsis I have for you is this beauty, which is currently in bloom. Just opened up a few days ago, like I think 2-3 days ago. Is Phal Joy Fairtail. As you can see, that's the tag. I converted this orchid into semi-hydro last, 2 years ago, 2020, and it objected to the conversion at first, and it didn't bloom 2021, which is last year, and it was just adapting for the whole year, growing some more roots and leaves, and this year finally bloomed for me. This used to be a very big phal. Once I converted it into semi-hydro, it lost lots of its beautiful leaves and roots, and it was kind of recovery situation for me for the last year, but finally it has adopted and it's blooming nicely for me this year, and there is one more bud to go. It has a nice floral mild fragrance, but I love the shape of it. It's a floric phal. Next I have two dendrobium which have been in bloom. This is second or third, I think, blooming of these two. No idea. Dendrobium nobilis, these two. This one is my, purple one, and it had this long cane in bloom this year. Some of the spots were blooming, and also this one, I think, yeah, this one had lots of bloom as well. And they bloomed once in spring for me. Now, because of the weather was so hot and cold, I think this confused the dendrobiums this year, because most of them had actually bloomed twice for me. These two and another one I'm going to show you in a minute. So this is the cane that has bloomed again for the third time, and it's almost finishing now. I just wanted to show you that few buds that are left, and just to tell you that they are very, very easy-going orchids to keep, and highly recommend these lovely dendrobiums. Or at least in my condition, they are very easy to grow and easily to bloom. And also this one, as you can see, this is the second or third, I'm not sure, I think it's third blooming of this dendrobium no ID again, nobly, for this year. And this one seems to be like kind of cakey, and then it decided to bloom. So it looks like a cakey, if you can see the nubbin in there, underneath this. But it has bloomed, which is one of the strangest things. And yeah, and this cane has bloomed as well. There is two beautiful new growths for me to bloom next year, so I'm looking forward to those as well. But I think it is desperate for repotting. I might film this repot because, yeah, haven't done repotting film for some time, but I might show you how to do repot this. But I'm keeping this one into bark, and I think they like bark more than semi-hydro, so I'm not transferring this one. Next I have this dendrobium in semi-hydro, and this one is Mohellianum times pseudoglomeratum. As you can see, that's the tag. So this is a very tall dendrobium. This is the beautiful bud or blooms at the end of the cane. This is the second blooming for me from this orchid this year as well. So yeah, as I told you, the dendrobiums were kind of confused with the weather, and they bloomed twice for me this year, which I'm not complaining at all, and I'm really happy actually. that they have done that. And yeah, the cold spell I think makes them to bud up, and they did it nicely for me this year. So as you can see, there's 2 other growths with leaves, but the rest of them are leafless canes, and those are the ones that are blooming. So leafless canes are the ones with bloom. Okay, next I have my Miltoniopsis no ID. As you have seen probably my unboxing, this is the one I bought from eBay seller I think 2 months ago, and it's still in bloom. I mean, they passed the prime, but they are still holding on, and despite the hot weather and really struggling at the moment, but they are still looking okayish. They don't smell as much they used to, but they're still going strong, and I can't wait until it starts a new growth, and then I can repot this into, I'm going to repot this into pumice in semi-hydro setup. And the last but not least is my Paphiopedilum benerice, and beautiful blooms. Spike has 4 beautiful gorgeous bloom. This is a primary cross between 2 species of Paph, which is Paph lavii and Paph philippinensis. As you can see, these long sepals are inherited from philippinensis, and the color on there is coming from lavii. I really like this hybrid. First of all, because it's a multiflora, and second is the shape of the blooms are so beautiful. I really enjoy it when they open. And this is again second blooming for me this year. I think once it bloomed in March, April time, and then this is the second spike. As you can see, it's a very big plant. I got it since 2016, and it's been repotted only once into Orchids bark, and I haven't touched it since, and 2017 I repotted it, and it's been growing lovely fans, but didn't bloom for 1 year. But then last year it started blooming, and this year it started blooming 2 times for me. And I really like these multifloral paths. And it's just sitting in my south facing windowsill upstairs in my bedroom, and enjoys the sun. So I'll give her as much as sun that I can before, or as much as it can take before it gets burned. But they can take a lot of sun as well. And yeah, as you can see, very beautiful blooms. I love these blooms. And it's been in bloom for a long time, because it started the first one, second, third, and the last one just opened a few days ago. So I wanted to film it when the 4th one is open, so we can see all 4 in bloom. And it's been in bloom about a month and a half maybe. So it's very long lasting as well. Very beautiful Paph benerice. Okay, I think that's it for today's what's in bloom and spike. I haven't got anything in spike. Oh, I've got one file in spike that I'm not sure if the spike is gonna stay or it's gonna abort. That's why I didn't bring it. But so I don't know how many bloom I might have next month. So we'll see how it goes. But for now, and that's it. And I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Orchids in Bloom and Spike, and please subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you very much, and take care of yourself. Bye. Just needed to add this Phalaenopsis Shin Fly Eagle. As you can see, I have still one spike to go. I forgot to add this in my bloom video, so I just saw it and I thought, oh, I have to update you on this one. So the other spike is dried, but I have still going one spike with 3 blooms, so just wanted to update on this one. And it's green. Hopefully we'll do some more blooms at the end, but for now I've enjoyed a lot from my Shin Fly Eagle, and just wanted to add this into my end of video. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.